Anyway, let's do some entertainment news. Recently we've been talking about the fact that some Nigerian actors and producers have come out to complain that Ghanaian TV stations have been showing their movies without permission.
Hey, what do you mean releasing movie?
There's this particular TV station, I don't want to mention it. You can see that, for example, maybe Mercy Johnson will release a movie, and then you can see that the teasers are everywhere. And you remember Amoako no movie.
They can actually show it before you premiere it. No, because maybe you say you are premiering at West Hills Mall Saturday. Saturday, no premiere
But the recent actress who has come out is Ghanaian actress Xandy Kamel. She was actually in tears. I mean, the video is quite emotional. Let's take a look at the video and then we can come back.
When you see a TV station, it's when you see the better content at TV stations. So, movie I released just 2 days ago. Me gave $10 cry. Fast TV for when the movie not to TV so na movie without my consent. Movie I made promotion crime you be no Adwoa me. My said the crime my bloggers kakra was say me po much of boy with the post the crime obi a yem post movie my prayer the bisikai said the be me so me sabe commando. I'll be releasing to YouTube Xandy Kamel's TV. Minya Hoshi. Just last week, Mercy Johnson, Nigerian actress Mercy Johnson, posted a Ghana blazing TV for in the movie. Me ko commenti was here no Ghana for bi mu kwase ko di matem. Obusi just for promotion. Obusi just for promotion. This will be this is a promotion and National Film Authority and the ministry come to my aid. Come to my aid.
Somebody's livelihood, right?
Yeah, she mentioned that or the movie net to only $10 scrap.
Yeah, so you invest heavily in the production of a movie, you put it on YouTube. You're expecting that people will go and pay and watch, and then you also get something from it. Now, and you understand? And the next moment, somebody's showing for free. I don't know why it's happening so, and I don't know if they can't be sued, because there's been a lot of complaints.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to go a step further beyond the complaint, beyond she crying. I don't know what action she is going to take. I don't know also the regulation, especially with content. I don't know what Media Commission will have to say about it. I don't know if NCA has
anything to do with
role
that
to
as well.
play in it as well. But it has to stop, you can't do that. But I'm thinking that you can take them to court. You can sue them,
of course, because it's your copyrighted,
you can sue them.
Work.
And then you should be able to get some good money from it. That's what you mean.
Maybe we need to set an example. Someone needs to set an example.
We are talking too much. Let's put in some action. But Charlie, back in the day, I can understand these things were going on, but we are growing.
Yeah.
And we should grow with the times. Today, even the small clips that we put on, we use it as part of our content. What they call to us is people are claiming it.
Exactly.
You understand? Sometimes they get blocked in certain jurisdictions.
Or they'll tell you are going to share the revenue.
Yeah, so sometimes even when we are working on production for our content here, we go through all these things to ensure that where we can't use it, sometimes we use still images and just the audio.
Or we just make it shorter.
So we are growing and we're at a point where we should take some of these things serious. You can't do that. The last time, what was the movie? Tyler Perry's movie.
Oh.
And then the day is released, the next day
is showing on TV. Someone released a movie. That's what I was telling you. Someone released a movie in the morning. By evening, it was being shown on Ghanaian TV. It's not fair.
That's wrong.
It's not fair.
And I'm wondering the people doing that, like, where's their conscience, The conscience. But I mean, somebody should be sued for some big money.
Yeah.
And hopefully nobody comes to beg for them.
The beg crying Ethiopia.
See, it's no best problem.
And then finally, it seems there's a beef that is brewing.
Hey.
Beef nesijaso yeah funny as yeah.
Me beef inti.
Beef now pe
No. Me nya a friend.
Ope fish.
Me nya turkey. Me okay.
Turkey. Nigeria anyway can say turkey.
Me turkey me okay.
Yeah,
turkey.
Turkey, erade.
So what's the beef?
So Ghanaian music group Dopenation, they've been doing a lot of interviews lately. They recently released their album, so they've been doing a lot of interviews. And in a recent interview, they spoke about the fact that they stopped making beats and writing songs for some artists because they are never credited for their work. And then they mentioned Mr. Drew, they mentioned Sefa. But then Mr. Drew has come to respond. But before I read Mr. Drew's response, I want us to listen to the interview so we get exactly what they said, and then we can talk about Mr. Drew's response.
You get it? But it got to a time you produce artists, and artists don't go to acknowledge you as the producer and even as a co-writer on the song. And that is a big deal for us because we are about the work. And there are a cluster of artists who have done that in time.
You will mention names.
I will mention their names because they were in the studio with us. And once they didn't do those things, we felt bad about it. There's Drew.
Mr. Drew?
Yeah, Mr.
Okay.
Drew. And there's Sefa.
Sefa?
Yeah. Because those two artists, we sat down, we wrote song, everything in the room. Them know how, then we do them. But as they go out, they never mention or acknowledge Dopenation.
Which song was that?
So with Mr. Drew is this year.
Okay.
Come to play. It was produced by Wallace, but it was co-written by us because when he got to the studio, he just had it scribbled words. He didn't have the actual words for the song. So we had to take him through our process of recording. Means they in a way train you. Now, Drew's matter be different because with Drew, when he came to our studio, at the time, low key, we faced on our own battles. I'll tell the general public right now, we were not really into recording Mr. Drew because we wanted to help Mr. Drew. That's one conversation on its own. But we wanted to help Mr. Drew because he was going to be a competition for Kwame Eugene. Yes. So that is why we even did that for him, so that Drew will blow.
And Dopenation have had this rivalry sort of with Kwame Eugene. And then they go for this interview. If you are talking about Mr. Drew not crediting you, stick to the story. We wanted to help him because he wanted competition between Mr. Drew and Kwame Eugene. But this is Mr. Drew's response. He says, at Dopenation, I love what y'all do, but don't disrespect me or my brand. You could have had your interview without mentioning my name. Next time you go interview where you mention my name, you go hear 'em. Bunch of lame guys throwing tantrums.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is that a couple of weeks back, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, Dopenation, the same Dopenation, they went for an interview. And then they were talking about EL. They said something about EL too, and then that one too, EL came to quote the video, and then he responded, and then I had EL's. Let me quickly get EL's response to that tweet. So basically, they were talking about how they met EL, and then how EL was one of their first people who believed in them, and then gave them the chance to have their own music and all that. But then EL also came to quote the video, and he says, "Gentlemen, you are aware of how you've treated me in recent times. I suggest you reflect the same energy when you speak about me in public. keep it real. It's, you know, it looks like there are some sort of hitches, some sort of hitches between Dope Nation's relationship and then EL as well. But then this one is also about Mr. Drew. They are claiming that they co-wrote this year for Mr. Drew, but unfortunately they were not credited.
I don't get the point though, because whatever they did, I don't know if there is contractual. If there was a contract,
Exactly.
between them that okay. Because what do you want a shout out for? You get my point. Like yeah, it's nice that I go out there and then I'm giving recognition. Sometimes recognition is given to even producers that we don't know. People who mastered
family
it
members who supported
and all that.
And all
So I can understand that, but I really don't get the import of we did this for you. Is it just acknowledgement they're looking for, or what?
And
because if you're a writer of it, you have rights to the song as well.
Whatever revenue is generated.
So I don't really get it. Is it just beef that they want, or?
And I'm also thinking, because it says that they had scribbled words. So do you become for example, maybe I have a piece and then you're a writer. So I come to, Kojo, I've written this story. Then you say, change this paragraph. Do maybe you make some minor changes.
When it comes to music, anybody who has a contribution,
even if they add a single word, I am just asking.
So that's why I'm saying that there's been this whole conversation about what was they call it? I forgot what they call it. But contributors to a song.
Okay.
So it could be just somebody who was brought in to play some cymbals.
Okay.
On it, because that person, we don't do that a lot here, but outside people actually master the things that they do.
Yeah.
So you want to hear some cymbal in the song, and you know that Charlie is Kwame Chi who can give you what you want.
But no, different.
No, but it's not different. A bit my kong, and no. You will think that when you listen, because you don't have the ear for it, But I'm just saying, I'm not referring to you as a person, but I'm saying that the layman might listen to it and not even hear that this is significant in the song. How much more if I'm contributing to the lyrics?
To the lyrics of the song.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Some might come with just a tune and somebody has to write the lyrics. Some might come with the lyrics, somebody will have to do the tune for them. You get it? So people contribute in various ways. But again, it's a growing industry. We're now getting to understand some of these things. And so it will help shape us. But what I don't get is sometimes the beef is unnecessary.
Yeah, because this thing could have been solved backdoor, or they could have said it in a way where Mr. Drew wouldn't even have to, come and speak on it. Because I've seen quite a number of comments that are saying that Mr. Drew had to speak on it because of the whole Kwame Eugene angle that they brought, so that it doesn't look like he was partaking in the beef between the two of them, or he was contributing to whatever rifts that is existing between Dope Nation and Kwame Eugene.
Well, sometimes they just thrive on it, so let's spare them.
But there's also this tweet from GZ Empire. Now he's an artist manager and he's a producer. And he quoted Mr. Drew's tweets, and he says, what I don't understand be how confident them talk the lie. We can't take vocals from your studio because we didn't like the first one. You say we've acknowledged you as a co-writer. Which part of the lyrics did you write, or which part of the beat did you play? SMH. On that note, yeah, Paul.
You and I were not there. So